Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Circle of Hanik with Yulala Gomez. And we're going to do another interactive reading. So please take a moment to choose your group. We're going to start with this one, group number 1, and the centennial version of the traditional tarot, group number 2. Okay? Take a moment to connect. And I'm going to start with group number 1. Let's see what is the message for group number 1. Ten of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Devil. There was a card I wanted to come out and it did not. I couldn't see what it was. I think it was the Magician. But I got instead the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. So here, the first thing that it comes to me with these cards is the possibility that is in your mind, the dream that is in your mind, the possibility that you have in your mind, a desire of the future, if you want to call it, a projection. But there is a door that is being locked at this given moment, or you are perceiving as locked, that is not letting you access that dream, that desire. I feel that there is like a sensation of something stopped. And they are showing me that it's a block. It's a block. And this block is coming, could be from fears, mental jails, limitations that are in your mind, or actually obstacles. However, I have the sensation that it's mental, because after that I get the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords as an indication of mental resolution for something that is being blocked at the moment. Group number 1. The reason why this opportunity in front of you is being blocked is because there is a belief within you of not deserving it, or not being good enough for it. There are experiences that develop that sensation within you that you're not good enough for something. And that opportunity is being presented now. And even though you would like to access it, the fact that you have this block and obstacle associated to a limited self-esteem is making you doubt that this opportunity is for you. It's not letting you receive it. And this opportunity is an opportunity in which you can prove yourself. Show your talent. Show your capacities. Show your authenticity. Show your leadership. But you need to reestablish your mind, transform your mind, the secret, not so secret beliefs that you hold about yourself, so that you can unlock the opportunity. Now, the opportunity that you're having at the moment is serving you as the mirror. This opportunity might not even be an opportunity, might be a desire. Meaning, a desire is arising at the moment, and you are feeling that accessing that desire is impossible because you're not good enough for it, when in reality you are. and that is coming from a belief system that is obstructing your path. So that desire, that dream, is the mirror through which you are seeing your mental limitations. The transformation of your mental limitations is going to unlock a path for you to access your dreams. So if it was a dream, that dream has the possibility of coming to you in the shape of a real opportunity if you cleanse your unconscious, not so unconscious. And that is the gift of the mind. To clean your limited mind. The gift is how the dreams come up so that we can listen to our inner narrative that is controlling our experiences because it's in the unconscious. And the moment that you liberate yourself from this mental jail, opportunities of great joy come to your life. Opportunities of the things that, opportunities that you wish to receive. Group number 1. The obstacles aren't real. The obstacles are in your mind. And I think that is a message that is being told to us through different videos. They are teaching you, your guides are showing you that you're actually having total power of manifestation and power of building something new for you. Because this dream that you have also takes time to build. It's not something that you just gonna come like that. For example, if you want to have a job that have with certain salary expectations, you need to have an experience, correct? So if that is not the point, you are not in the point where you already have that experience that can provide you that which you desire, they are telling you, you have the possibility of manifesting a beginning in which you can build that dream. Instead of feeding mental restrictions. And start a new beginning in which you leave behind a sensation of not entitlement, not deserving it, not being good enough, which is emotional. Group number 1. They are inviting you. When I say they, I mean your guides that are speaking through these cards, to reflect upon the confusion or to clear the mental fog that you have and that you feed through your narrative. Because as I mentioned earlier, your narrative creates mental structures that can be damaging. And here, as everything in life, goes back to an alignment of inner energies. An alignment of inner energies of the masculine and the feminine within each one of us. Authority and self-value. And the connection, that inner marriage, that inner alignment, give us the basis for the construction of a healthy, abundant, successful structure. Structure, career path, life, as you want to call it. Let's see if there is any message extra for you. if you accept, you have access to clarity of your inner world through your intuition, in which you can enter in the depth in order to understand the origin of your mental structure. Where is it coming from? What is the worry, the sadness, the disconnection coming from? And get out of it. Group number 1. The bottom line of this reading is that we are in a deep need of connecting to our inner masculine archetype. Our inner masculine archetype starts with our father, or the first masculine figure that we had in mind. And to question if your structure, or what you're building, or what you are lacking in your structure is coming from the vision and the reflection that you captured from that first masculine imprint, and liberate from it. More than liberate, reestablish it, reset it within you. So, for example, let's say that you feel that you didn't have that structure, that you didn't have a father who had a structure, who had an organization, who built something that was long-lasting and established. And you are repeating the same pattern. Then you can reset that energy within you, make peace with it. With whom? With your inner perception of the masculine energy. So that you can, if you reset it, you can achieve the dreams that you have. There is something in the eyes. Eyes with judgment towards the masculine. Eyes that criticize harshly the masculine. And you are not realizing that through doing that judgment, for whatever reason it was that they behaved the way it was, the way they did, and they did the things they did, through this judgment, you are repeating the same mistakes. Or you are making mistakes as a way of rebelling against the system. And it's okay to do it different, but not from a point of arrogance. It's okay to do it different because of love and freedom. So to be aware of it will help you to reset yourself and be able to start a construction of a structure. Now, maybe this is a message that is very general, and this can apply to any aspect of your life. Because if we are talking here about a career, you might be having intermittent jobs, or you might not having the success that you wish for in your own business. And if we are talking here about discipline, routine in your life, a healthy lifestyle, you might be lacking the discipline and sustaining the routine. And if you're talking here about a relationship, then also the masculine energy being distorted within you is affecting the connection. So you need to apply this to whatever is suitable. But here is the invitation of a release of a pattern or a conception of the masculine energy that isn't healthy. Due to the fact that you had a masculine, or you come from a masculine lineage that probably wasn't the best example for you, doesn't mean that you are condemned to repeat the same mistakes. It does not. But also, you don't need to move from judgment. You simply need to create balance within you, because you have an inner masculine and an inner feminine. And that integration and the fear of doing that integration to analyze, and the fear of doing that transformation of integrating those parts of you will help you to create a strength and therefore success. And one last card to close your reading. 2 came. The opportunity to have mental clarity, the opportunity to have a controlled, calm, clear, consistent mind that takes you to better future, that takes you to achieve this dream that was the beginning, the card. And if you do the process, you're gonna have the tangible opportunity to reach here. And this is the message that I have for you, group number 1, and I'll see you in the next video. Group number 2, welcome to your reading. And I'm going to start with the cards to see what is the energy for you, what is the message for you, group number 2. The Justice. We, group number 2, are advancing here. Creating justice with the masculine energy. Creating justice is creating balance. And this can manifest as closing cycles, learning from past mistakes through an external masculine character, or internally in my life, how my masculine energy was operating. And here we are developing a sense of flexibility or a sense of consciousness, mental clarity about this topic. And we are creating balance. We are creating inner balance, cooperation. This inner balance or this cooperation can be done internally and simultaneously be done externally with someone else or not. Because here I have a couple. Feels like similar to obviously the reading of group number 1. Here again, I find a rejection in this reading. There is a rejection to the structure. There is a rejection to tradition. There is a rejection to hierarchy. And I think it got to do with the masculine energy, that we are reinventing the concepts and the ideas that we had about the masculine energy. Of course, understanding that up to now, we were leaving the masculine energy projected in male figures. We did not know that we were masculine within us, both male and females, and we are both feminines. So we are here connecting to an energy of creating balance and justice, even closing karma with the masculine energy. And with that, it comes the integration of me completely, therefore a rejection to hierarchy, or therefore rejection to the orders and beliefs of my masculine lineage. And we are creating balance, or we are being invited to create balance. Because the balance will help me to reach neutrality, and neutrality takes me to cohesion, which it's equal to manifestation and stability of that which is manifested. so that I can create the future that I dream of. Reevaluation of the masculine energy, reevaluation of my concept about the masculine energy. Reframing the mindset, reframing the beliefs of the masculine energy, what I consider part of being the masculine energy, and the concepts that I had about those things that are within the realm of masculine energy. It does not surprise me. April is a month that for me is very masculine, maybe because my dad's birthday is in April, but also because I associated to the Emperor, which was one of the cards that I got here, which is the card number 4. And I notice how people that have the energy of April or 4 in them have this energy of building structure. Here, I sense that there is a liberation of external patterns of the masculine energy because there is an integration. This is who I am. This is mine. I don't need to receive this only from the exterior. I am also this. I'm also masculine energy. I'm also, I have within me an inner masculine. And when that inner masculine takes place in your life, regardless if you're a male or a female, the sensation of not belonging and the sensation of not being good enough disappears. Because it's like you can sit in your throne and you can say, this is my space. This is my spot. Here is where I belong. And I defend it. And I do see that reset here. That reset is coming with a lot of introspection because I sense from the beginning that you have had experiences with the outer masculine energy. Could be from that or from connections to other masculine figures that wasn't very pleasing. And maybe the first reaction is, I need to take care of myself. Or I need to take care of my structure. I need to make up myself. And in reality, what you are doing is advancing towards an integration of your whole, who you are as a whole, without the necessity of polarizing or without the necessity of I am this or that. No, feeling complete with flow and with analysis from your intuition and from a different angle, pausing, seeing from different angles in order to move on. In order to move on from what I believed the masculine energy was. Because it felt like in the past, you felt that the masculine energy probably was the guilty one of you not reaching where you wanted to reach. So instead of working aligned with that, you were working pretty much into polarities. That advance allows you integration. This sounds like people who were blaming, oh, my dad this, my uncle this, my professor this, my boss this, all the men are the same. It sounds like that. And creating mental polarities that now we are closing and entering into an integration. Group number 2. You're leaving behind. You're seeing with different approach, a way to get out, a practical way to get out of a mental structure that was causing you damage within you. You're moving on from a mental pattern that did not let you achieve materialization because you were not accepting in the past the cooperation. You were trying to work polarized and alone, and you are having this, you are healing these inner energies. You are healing the way. You're healing yourself so that it is allowing you to find a way to manifest. And developing mental strength, psychic protection. Here, there is psychic protection because due to a masculine energy within you that was blocked due to your concepts of the masculine, you did not have the psychic protection that you required, and therefore you did not have the clarity. And you are moving towards a different direction. In the past, there was an energy of people. You were a person who was absolutely focused on the past, looking at the past, looking at what you did not have anymore, looking at what you lost, looking at what you left behind. And this reset of mind is allowing you to take care of your present as an adult, because you are embracing your inner father, your inner mother, turning you into an adult, holding your presence so that you can move into the future with your inner energies aligned and having therefore a transformation. This pattern of separation of the energies was an ancestral. This capacity of holding your present as an adult, therefore moving to the future, is helping you transmute a belief system that you adopted from women in your lineage. Women that probably, due to not being aligned with the masculine energy, they couldn't be aligned within themselves. Therefore, they could not achieve. Therefore, they were depending on an external masculine without even knowing that the external masculine was going to respond to the beliefs they have about their masculine. The external masculine responds to the belief of my inner masculine, and my inner masculine is based on my early experiences with the masculine energy. So if I was an abandoned child by my father, and I have that narrative within me, my inner masculine is an energy that abandons projects, abandons myself. Therefore, in my external reality, I attract those kinds of experiences. And if you are doing your work, which you are being invited here, you are transforming this belief, or you are going to be transforming this belief, bringing out to the surface. I don't remember exactly what my friend said about May, but May is it's a month of healing. And you're going to bring to the surface the narrative of the feminine lineage, working it out in order to heal it within you, and therefore having mental clarity. And a last message for you: the opportunity to connect with your intuition, with your feminine lineage, with your feminine side, to have a new opportunity to develop a new belief system and leave behind ancestral karma that isn't yours. transmuted, and transformed. And this liberation, this collapse of your previous structure is gonna allow you to build stable, long-lasting, functional structure in your life. And this is the message that I had for you, and I'll see you in the next video.